Well, actually, I greet my viewers with our liberal message from me, Armenak Nujayam, as kind of independent liberal politologist. Recent, I believe right-wing press, so it's MSNBC journalists, as CNN, they put kind of predictive spin on recent events that led to deal, so-called tax deal of conservative Democrat President Obama with congressional Republican leaders like John Boehner and Macron, who were actually smiling about the tax deal being reached with conservative Democrat President Obama, about extending Bush-era tax cut for wealthy in return of Republican cooperation voting for extending unemployment benefits to workers for now 2 years. No, I believe that President Obama mentioned that first of all his speech was seen like purist or something, and he was quite an immoral person as he showed in his past, and actually we'll actually see just what will happen actually in what kind of impeachment happened to later Republican President Nixon and his redneck corrupt Democrat from Arkansas, President Clinton, who were impeached by Congress. And I strongly urge President Obama to recant from this tax deal, because of course in presidency he will be impeached by Congress as soon as the tax deal is enacted. So that I believe that President Obama betrayed Democrats and betrayed the party who made him a president. He actually betrayed whole Democratic constituency of about 56 million voters who voted for him, and he actually trying to make rich people richer, and if he sides with the Republicans, he will regret it very dearly, because Republicans are neo-fascists and actually want to cut down on the government because they are being paid by narco-mafia imperialist circles. But if President Obama, is so corrupt to take $90 million worth of a bribe, disguised as a fee for his autographic book, Audacity of Hope, he will actually suffer consequences of being impeached as a corrupt politician. He also was talking about overthrowing U.S. governments. If he gets impeached as a corrupt official and convicted by U.S. Senate, for taking bribe disguised as a book deal of $90 million in 2008, and also for cutting taxes to the wealthy, well, actually, it will be actually his own fall of a corrupt politician. But American politician. But I believe that President Obama seems to think that he may lure Republicans into extending unemployment benefits for American workers. Well, whereas with short-term gains for American people, because President Obama told in his speech that American people will not like to have a victory, but American people already have a victory by defeating fascism in Europe, by indicting, prosecuting corrupt officials like Bill Clinton. And actually, if we want to follow suit, fine, we'll be impeached by Congress. Everybody is equal in American Republic, and we'll make sure that we'll get rid of the aristocracy. And I believe that, unfortunately, some American politicians may be connected with narco-mafia, like that Landreau, corrupt, definitely, Senator Landreau, or Democratic Senator John Kerry, connected with narco-mafia, because we're making a very reaction statement, and they sell now to right wing, and I believe as soon as federal attorneys indict corrupt American politicians for violating finance reform finance campaign laws, as soon as we'll have justice in this country and investments. And also believe that if President Obama thinks that he'll be able to, to make his tax deal a law, he's wrong. Because congressional Democrats expressed their will in a caucus like House of Representatives, including Nancy Pelosi, expressed their will to reject the tax deal with Republicans. This has been declared. MSNBC was said on MSNBC channel. As American politics become more and more unconstitutional and, and rule of law being rejected by those politicians and Federal Electoral Commission that doesn't exist anymore, I understand, in America. And so far I understand that extended tax cuts to wealthy, even for 2 years, will bring catastrophic consequences to the American public, by reducing the income flow to U.S. Treasury, by cutting wages of government workers, government apparatuses, and by actually making less jobs. I believe that cutting taxes for wealthy without Congress doesn't create any job whatsoever. President Obama should create jobs by issuing orders, government orders to corporations, to sometimes, to build more road, bridges, space satellites, and super telescopes and advanced technology, finance advanced technologies, and research in order to build advanced technologies. And I believe that President Obama needs to know how to pay for all those expenses by raising taxes against rich, wealthy individuals and rich corporations. And it's inevitable to do so. Republicans are the enemies of American public. They're neo-fascists. They're kind of miserable, lows and wretched processes of narco-mafia and American imperialism. They're the ones who want to cut down on the government. They want to make oversight of organized criminals. They're supported by organized criminals. They persecuted me quite a number of times because I exposed their misdeeds. And I believe vote for Democrats in order to beat Republicans. And President Obama will regret very severely, that he ever voted for, he approved of cutting taxes for wealthy and trying to extend Bush-era tax cuts. It won't help American economy. It's just a very reactionary politics. It doesn't have any positive now whatsoever. In spite of lying reinsurance of processes American imperialism, that they say that cutting taxes will actually will get jobs, a new job. It will get no new jobs now whatsoever. It will simply will cause more layoffs in American businesses, more layoffs, less business activity. And I believe President Obama should be impeached for taking bribes of $90 million disguised as a book deal and for cutting taxes for wealthy. He's a disgrace to the Democratic Party and should recant his politics.